Hoobity hoo and how do you do? You're listening to Walkies and Talkies, where we're walking and we're talking. I'm your host, Camie. Hoobity hoo and how do you do? Welcome to another episode of Walkies and Talkies. And today, no, we aren't walking, but we definitely are talking. This is Walkies and Talkies with you, the viewer, and in today's episode, I have the pleasure of interviewing an amazing comic book creator, somebody who values the importance of community in the indie comic space, who is building ideas and building places for other creators like you and myself to stand out and be a part of this amazing thing. They go by the name of their given name, Dre Ellis, but they go by the name of DreFire. I'll drop their socials in the below, but please get ready to enjoy this amazing conversation all about just building community, the values and the importance of being a creator, and what this space means to them. So everybody, round of applause. Welcome DreFire to the show. Stay later. We'll do a wrap up, and can't wait to see you in the next one. Stay tuned. Stay blessed. All right, hoobity hoo, how do you do? Welcome to Walkies and Talkies. Today we have a special guest by the name of DreFire here on the pod with us. Not only sharing himself and what he does, but all of the mental health things about him, whether it's his self-love, his hope, his mental health, and all the things that as we walk and talk in this journey, we care and be creatives, we care about our mental health. True. So introduce yourself to our viewers.
Hello. Thank you for having me. My name's Dre Ellis, but y'all can call me Dre Fire. That's how y'all know me. Founder, writer of Prophecy Comics. Uh, just all around creative, like from fashion to hopefully video games one day, film, uh, and hopefully the future. I don't say that like.
Thank you for that. A lot of technical glitches, but thank you for sharing. So we'll jump into some questions so we can get to know even more about DreFire, Dre Ellis, this amazing creator. So, what are you enjoying right now in life?
Video games and sleep.
I have to agree. Absolutely, video games are a necessity, and we cannot live without sleep. Um, so, what games are you playing right now?
I'm playing Starfield. Uh,
Okay.
and sometimes I hop on Division 2.
Division Two. Okay, all right. Those sound good. Starfield. That's the space adventure odyssey.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
I got No Man's Sky too because I like No Man's Sky way better than that. Like it's just No Man's Sky
Okay,
is like the more like scientific game. It's more laid back. Um,
okay.
Planet to planet. Like they said like no matter how long you play that game, you'll never like find every planet. Like they said it'll take 4 to 5 generations of your family to find every planet. Probably not even that to find every planet.
Oh wow, that sounds like my kind of game. I love a long story game that just kind of goes on and on and on. So that sounds really cool. Thank you for sharing. Our next question. So, what do you do to unwind? Video games bring you joy, but what helps you just kind of relax after that long day? What helps you kind of bring you back from all the places we stretch back into your center?
I guess a long time sitting with myself. You know, uh, uh, you know, in a way, conversating with myself in a way like to the point to see like where I'm going. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like, cause when you're alone, you gotta like, um, because when you're alone, your mind get quieted, and when you sit alone, thoughts come up, and then you gotta start to like your internal, I call it internal evolution, I guess. Like you gotta like
Talk
navigate
yourself
that
through
pretty
it.
much. I don't
Right,
like
right.
to be yeah. I don't like to be around like a lot of people all the time. I'm an introvert, so I need my space. I need time to sit with myself for a long time,
Right,
especially as a
right.
creative, because I don't like to hear other people's thoughts because the internet is filled with other people's thoughts. You feel what I'm saying? And
Yes.
people like people like to talk and all that, and try to they don't really be giving their thoughts. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Yeah.
that's why I be like sit with myself for a long time and stuff and like do that. But that's what I do to unwind and rest and sleep. I know I said sleep before, but that really like sleep really helps.
Yeah, yeah. I definitely, as having a conversation with my sister, she was like, naps heal. So I definitely sleep and that alone time are so we society, we definitely undervalue those two things because you always got to be online or you're gonna miss something, or it's just kind of like, oh, I gotta finish this project. So yeah, that's amazing that you put those self and sleep together. So that's beautiful. Next question is,
Mhm.
what is your name? What do you call yourself and why? So what is your, whether it's your social media name, or how do you identify as who you are? Did an episode on Walkies and Talkies about how we name ourselves, and just what does that mean to you, and what do you want people to get from that?
Uh, DreFire, I got that name when I was like, well, not when I was rapping. I still make music. But when I was younger, I told myself I'm never changing my name again. I'm never changing my name again. So it's just stayed Dre Fire. And I'm like, okay. And the reason I did that because I was like, okay, okay, fire burns, yes, of course, but um fire is um unwilling to yield.
Mm,
Fire never stops. You have to stop it. And sometimes you can't stop it. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So in the aspect of that's how I see my will and my creativity and my overarching like when I say something or anything, it's gonna spark somebody else. Even if they don't say it, they're gonna it's gonna infect them and set them on fire. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Uh and it's gonna spread. So that's just what I get of. I want them to get like that don't let your fire die, I guess. Like let it spread to others, you feel what I'm saying?
Hmm.
In a good way, you know. And it's always gonna be a good way because we're already dealing with a lot. So like yeah, I want people to think of it that way, like uh a divine spark, something that like um if everybody else is gasoline, I want to set them ablaze so they can feel like they're somebody. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, that's it.
No, no, that's great. I really love that. We, a lot of people, they look at fire as destruction, but you're giving it that life and that connection to spark other people's flames. So that's really beautiful. Um, so our next question is, how are you loving on you? What is your self care routine? Not just the, I know for women, we get our hair done. Guys may get their hair cut, but like, what is that? Outside of the sleep and things, like what stuff that you do for yourself to make you feel valued as a creative?
Hmm. Uh, I listen. I listen not only to myself, but I listen to like people around me. Like uh, yeah, I listen.
Okay.
That's
I
it.
feel like that's huge. That's really huge because I've had some encounters or conversations with just like strangers, and it's just like it leaves that impact on you, something that carries with you. So like being a listener, that's really important. And so thank you again for.
I hope that answered it. I hope that answered that. I didn't know.
No, it's fine. It's answering it any kind of way. So if you feel like cared for when you're listening to other people's advice, whether it's that conversation or their wisdom, I feel like that's still valid. I feel like that's still a part of you taking care of you, because some you could be hard headed and not listen. There could be an opposite of like what happens when you don't listen. So that active listening is really
Hmm.
important. And
Yeah,
our big
yeah, yeah,
question, yeah, go ahead. All right, you good? Sorry.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
Okay.
You good?
Okay. So what is the dream you are living right now? This is the time for you to share your story, who you are, what you do. This is the space all about you, DreFire.
Uh, what? Hmm. Well, the dream I'm living right now. Uh, I make music that I like. I write stories that I like. I support people that I like. I'm trying to be this. Well, not trying. I am this radical studio exec because I know I'm trying to be this, but somebody told me like, well, once you try, then you're doing. Um, and that's what I'm like wanting to be like in my body and stuff like because I see like what's going on with like I know I've seen a lot of talk like with Paramount and Netflix raising their prices and all this other stuff. Like I have a lot of stuff in the works. Like I'm trying to not trying. It's going to happen. Like working on some secret I really want to talk about, but I can't talk about it right now. Uh, but it's going to change. It's going to change how we
Mm-hmm.
view entertainment, and I just want like when it comes out, I just want all of y'all a part of it. That's it. Like, and
Okay.
I feel like we don't have enough. I wouldn't even say gatekeepers because sometimes gatekeepers are good, but sometimes they're bad in the such of like they don't let nobody new share their voice. You feel what I'm saying? And I just want to be
Mhm.
that person, almost like a Harry Belafonte mixed with like uh, George Lucas. You feel what I'm saying? Like
Right, right.
to help help new voices uh be blossom into like who they could be or whatever. Uh, uh, I hope that answered your question. I'm trying to
No, that's
add a little
that's
bit
that.
more about like my
Okay, yeah.
journey and stuff.
Mm-hmm. No, you're good. You're good. So you're talking about dreams and creating this space for other creatives. You even mentioned that when you're talking about your name of being fire and sparking others' lights. So kind of a family type community. How has that impacted you in pursuing your dreams of being a creative?
Um, it teaches me that uh I don't know there's always a chance to do like better with like what you're doing and with what you got. Uh, because I try to build this community because there's a lot of people that used to be like, oh man, I can't make it. I don't got this type of money, and I'm still like that to a point. But uh, I think the best thing we could do, like I always advocate for, and now like people in Hollywood are doing it, and find the people you're gonna go on the long haul with. Find you an artist if you don't draw, if you only write. If you write and draw, find you an editor or find you somebody that'll like find your people that help you like um create. And when everything is done and hit the ground, keep creating because now you got your people around you that believe in what you do. Like that's all I do. Like it's not about like how people like oh well this person they don't want to feel exploited. Well, that's the point of collaboration. If you
Mm-hmm.
collaborate and then you like sell it together, then who's being exploited? As long as y'all got an understanding and like paperwork and all that. Um, and even if y'all like, close and y'all know how everything gonna go, y'all know how y'all finna treat each other. So y'all ain't finna do each other wrong. Hopefully not. I know. But when it comes to creating, I just want us to go back to when we were kids, like not even kids, but like younger. Like if we made music together or if we played a game, we had fun. And um and if we're gonna sell it, cool. Like even if we're like, oh, you get this half and I get this half, cool. Like as long as we both getting some out of it that we put into it, but it shouldn't lead with that. Like we're gonna
Right.
get that regardless. Money's gonna come and go. I
Yeah.
tell this no matter what, money's gonna come and go, and when the money comes, it's gonna come. And when it does come, we already got to understand where it's gonna go. So like, but one thing that's not gonna be here, I heard a quote like it was a Nicolas Cage quote because I'm gonna bring this up. Um, his agent used to tell him, man, you going broke and stuff. You helping all these people, blah 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 blah. Like, and like years had go by, and like this man came up to him like, man, you saved my daughter life from paying her leukemia or cancer treatment or something, and now she's a doctor, and something, and somebody asked him like, was it worth it? He was like, every penny.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
what I mean right there. Even if
Mm.
like that. So find somebody to inspire. Find somebody to help. You don't know what future you building. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Absolutely.
I think I've got off track. Did I get off track or did I like
No, you hit it like like right. You're here. You're enmeshed into it because it's as creative
okay.
as creatives, you already know there are people who will scam you. There are notorious people who will steal your work and try to make their own name off of it. There are people who will see your
Hmm.
idea
Yeah.
and take it, so it's but for you
Yeah.
to yourself, the last time we had talked, and I thank you again for coming back to the show, but it was where someone had the same idea you had, and then they try to, and they're bigger, and instead of them reaching back, making that opportunity, like, hey, let's collaborate together, but you're different, you're willing to like be the Nick
Yeah.
Cage of comics, of like every penny, there's no penny worth that investment. And that's the community that we need in this creative space of, hey, we're here to help each other, and not nobody is gonna everybody's gonna eat at the table, so that's beautiful. that's
Right.
that's really.
And to bring up something else, like even the poster. Like I'm not gonna bring it up, but like there's a new movie out, and you see the poster,
Mhm.
and then you see Minds. And I know you saw it. It's hey, like and I look at it like just say you're inspired, just say you're inspired by me. Like that's all I want.
Mhm.
Like don't look at my stuff and then oh we're gonna do it just like that, but move some stuff around and like that makes me feel like you don't value people under you. You feel what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like
Right.
people that's not like famous or anything. So that makes me think, okay, so like leading forward, like I'm going to say something about it, but that what happened, but like regardless, like at this point, like I just know the character in people now. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of how much
Right.
money or fame or clout I got, I'm gonna remain the same. I'm gonna I'm gonna do better for people. I'm not gonna look at somebody under me and do the same. I want to lift them up if I like the idea. You feel what I'm saying? So
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely get that. And, again, like the community appreciates people like that because we have so many people who are just getting started, and your words may be that catalyst of like, oh, not everybody who's bigger than me is going to hurt me. And so that's really beautiful. Then I lost my notes. Hold on a second.
No, it's okay.
Um, so challenges. have there been any major challenges in pursuing your dreams of being a creative?
Uh, you know, I used to say money, but that's not a problem. It's not even about money. I think the biggest challenge for real is finding people that believe in your vision. And I'm talking about the messaging and everything. Like
Mm-hmm.
and hopefully they're like I try to when I talk about my vision and my message, I try to speak to their souls. And if it doesn't connect with them, then on to the next. No farm. Even if I like their art and they're a good person, if it don't connect with them, then there's nothing I can do. You feel what I'm saying? I'm
Right.
not gonna change it. I'm not gonna change my message or anything because like I'm a radical person, like as in like Fred Hampton esque forward thinking person.
Mm-hmm.
Um, uh, I want like people to feel like they're a part of something, and I never want to try to fit you in a spot, and you're the wrong puzzle piece. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. Right. That forced
Uh,
connection. I get that.
so yeah, yeah. So what was the question again? I'm trying to like stay on topic. Uh,
No, no, you're good. You're good. So it's about the challenges you face. So you said mentioned like how it's not really
count,
about money. Hmm.
but yeah, yeah. The biggest challenge is literally finding people to collaborate with, like regardless of their level. I don't care how big you are.
Hmm.
I want to collaborate with no money first. I'm not getting paid. And I know they're used to getting paid. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
But I'm building stuff with people right now that's they did get paid, but
Hmm.
they didn't get paid at first because we didn't have I didn't have the money and they believed in my vision. That's all that mattered at first.
Right.
But when I got the money, like we ran the Kickstarter, then I was able to give them some money. Like that's
Hmm.
my mindset. Like if we're gonna do something, let's do it together. But if you're like a bigger company, you should be paying people. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you're a bigger company, you got the money like billions, you should automatically no you shouldn't ask nobody for free stuff. But if you're on the same level, like what
Hmm.
what what Issa Rae say, network across. We should be
Right.
working together when we're on the bottom, not
Yeah.
trying to price each other out. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
that's my mindset. Like find people to collaborate with that believe in your vision, and that'll be your biggest hurdle. Money ain't the problem. Find the people to work with that's willing to work with you and do your stuff, and both y'all working together for free so y'all can make a profit out of something. You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I'm not saying ask somebody to work for free for you, but work
Right.
together, barter, do stuff for each other. You know, it shouldn't be a
Hmm.
favor for favor. It should just be wanting to see each other grow. I might write a story
Right.
for you one day. You know what I'm saying? You might
Yeah.
write a story for me one day,
And that's
but I just
so
want to see you
important.
grow. You feel what I'm saying?
And again, it all comes back to community because when we're the working across the even playing field, nobody's trying to outdo each other, and we're able to go farther together than I'm trying to charge you $3,000 for some cover art. If that's your price, that's your price. That's not for me. So I really love that. Thank you for sharing that. So that's it I have for questions. But
Yeah.
walkies and talkies, I'm a strong believer that gratitude erases negativity. So what is something that you would say you are grateful for right now in your life or in your creative journey? What's brought you gratitude?
Uh, and I'm a spiritual person, so I'm thankful for um whatever created my soul. Thank you for choosing me to gift me with these ideas. Everybody's creative, but thank you for choosing me for gifting me with these ideas and this heart
Right.
and this brain in this time we're in. You feel what I'm saying? Because there'll never be another person like me, like you. Like anybody watching this, it will never be a person like you. Like just remember that. Like you were gifted everything inside you that like money money can't even amount to what's up in here and in here. And I'm not even talking
Right.
about the love. I'm just talking about the creations that's gonna come.
Hmm.
That's gonna make you money and so you can be able to help
Yeah.
people or inspire people.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so
So
much
yeah,
for
that
sharing. Thank you so much for being here on this show. Thank you all for watching, tuning in, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Oh, okay. Question. Okay, go ahead.
I got a question for you. Okay, and this for the
Okay.
audience. Uh, think about your current life, right? Uh, where are you in this cycle? Where are you in this cycle? Are you building something new, maintaining what's already created, or letting go of something that's
This
no longer working?
is this is my maintenance. This is last year was my beginning of stepping into identifying as a comic book creator. Because before, for such a long time, I had serious imposter syndrome where, like, oh, my work's not good enough. I can't do it. And now to to be in a place of maintaining, like, I am a comic book creator. I have to be consistent. I've got to get ready for the next book. I've got to work on the things that, like, I do to keep up that level of not like, oh, well, you haven't written a book in a year. No, like I'm always working. I'm always collaborating. I'm always doing stuff or making my presence known in comic book community, whether it's, you know, posting on somebody's
Hmm.
post like, yeah, I want to see your work, you did a thing, I want to see it. Or if it's doing reviews, like we support so many indie campaigns, and so it's like, all right, let me get these comic books, but then also share the comic books, like, hey, let me do a review. So it's all about just that maintenance of like establishing like, this is who I am, this is where I'm staying at.
Okay, that was
Hmm.
I need to hear that from another creator because that's important. These things are important, and I think people are going to get inspired from what you said. I'm telling you. So then never stop for nobody, and just know you're. It's not even about like fame or anything, but you're going to be as big
Yeah.
as
Yes, I remember
you remember
that
Lamb
part.
Chop?
Okay, okay.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Or so like
Okay.
look. This is all I want you to do, right? Craft an email and email
Okay.
PBS and see if they'll collab with you. And send them all your stuff. Like
Mhm.
your story. No, shoot your shot. Shoot your shot, because I see it. I believe in your stories. And I
Okay.
think that's like right
I
up their alley.
I'll
You feel what I'm saying?
okay.
So
I will shoot my
from
shot.
from, from me to you,
Hey, you
just
don't
shoot
miss
your
the
shot.
ones you don't take, so I'll do it. Or something like that. All right. All right. Anything else
Hey, I'm
before
telling you.
we go?
Wow, what an amazing interview with DreFire. Such beautiful story of just hearing about the importance of his self-care, of sitting that time with ourselves, something we often take for granted. Then we also talked about, just recapping what dreams he's actively following. And the story behind his name goes so well with those dreams about being the fire, being the flame, building up and supporting other creatives, having the importance of community, especially in this creative space or in life in general if you haven't found your creative passion yet. It was such an amazing conversation to have with them. Again, go follow DreFire on all your social media platforms, link down below in the description. Thank you for watching Walkies and Talkies. If you or someone you know you think would be perfect to talk about this mental health journey and being a creative as we walk and talk and follow our dreams, let me know. Comment below. I'd love to have you on the show. Again, this has been Camie of Camie Cam Comics. Stay tuned. Stay blessed. Love you always. Bye.